Hello everyone! Today we will do our best to sparkle your interest in engineering. Actually, we would like to encourage you to consider engineering. We will explain to you how engineers make a difference in the world. We will give you a couple of reasons to love engineering, and you will also be surprised that more women are working in this field. We will finish our presentation by giving you an overview of the hiring trends in engineering, who makes a good engineer, and finally, how you can explore engineering. Actually, engineers make a world of difference. Imagine having both the passion to make a difference in the world and the technical know-how to achieve it. That's what engineering is all about. Engineers are at the center of innovation, from increasing a person's life expectancy and quality of life to creating and improving the communication systems that keep us all connected. Engineers' work drive our economy, and many experts worry that America needs to produce more engineers in order to stay competitive in the global marketplace. Finally, engineering is a versatile degree. More than half of the people who have an engineering degree work in other areas like medicine, law, investment banking, and consulting, prompting many experts to call engineering the liberal new arts degree. Now, we will give you a couple of reasons to love engineering. The first one is that engineering will help you to love your work and live your life too. Actually, engineering is an exciting profession, but one of its greatest advantages is that it will leave you time for all the other things in your life that you love. The second reason to love engineering is that it's creative. Engineering is a great outlet for the imagination, the perfect field for independent thinkers. A video of Ariel will now be in stream. Through this video,
there's a lot of opportunity for
Ariel wants
engineering is so broad, it's so huge.
Engineering
you can go anywhere with engineering. It's kind of like the world is your canvas. These buildings are my canvas, the roads are my canvas, bridges are my canvas. 1, Calc 2, and Calculus 3. You can do this with engineering, you can do that with engineering. I had no idea that there were so many different types of engineering. I thought you were either doing buildings or something dealing with electricity. It's like the colors of the rainbow. It's any color that you love, that's your color, that's your engineering. Do what you want to do.
The third reason to love engineering is that it will allow you to work with great people. Engineering takes teamwork, and you will work with all kinds of people inside and outside the field. Whether you are designers or architects, doctors or entrepreneurs, you will be surrounded by smart and inspiring people. A video of Khalid will know being strained.
Anything that's really beneficial in life
wants you to know that engineering is all about teamwork.
And that challenge makes it worthwhile.
He is an engineering undergraduate who believes engineering is a field where persistent payoff
now I know I need
is a
to
big
do
way.
this. And I know it's overcoming those hurdles and the fact that at the end of the day, when I finish and I look back, wow, I'm amazed. I was able to do all this, and now I've had my degree and I'm saying I'm officially an engineer. Engineering is teamwork. You may be an engineer, but with plenty of others from all different works and all different varieties. So the fact that you're not alone in this partnership, that helps. Understanding that at the end of the day, you make a change in everyone's everyday life, whether it's big or small. So just knowing that, I would just hope that would just inspire.
The first reason to love engineering is that you will be able to solve problems and design things that matter. Come up with solutions no one else has thought of, or make your mark on the world. The fifth reason is that you will never be bored. Creative problem solving will take you into uncharted territory, and the ideas of your colleagues will expose you to different ways of thinking. Be prepared to be fascinated and to have your talent stretched in a way you never expected. The sixth reason to love engineering is that you will enjoy job flexibility. An engineering degree offers you a lot of freedom in finding your dream job. It can be a launching pad for jobs in business, design, medicine, law, and government. To employers or graduate schools, an engineering degree reflects a well-educated person who has been taught a way of analyzing and solving problems that can lead to success in all kinds of fields. The next reason is that you will travel. Fieldwork is a big part of engineering. You may end up designing a skyscraper in London or developing safe drinking water system in Asia. Or you may stay closer to home, working with a nearby high-tech company or a hospital. The eighth reason is that you will make a difference. Everywhere you look, you will see examples of engineering having a positive effect on everyday life. Cars are safer, sound systems deliver better acoustics, medical tests are more accurate, or computers and cell phones are a lot more fun. You will be giving back to your community. A video of Sandra will know being strained. Through this video,
my guidance counselor,
Sandra,
she tried to be helpful, but she always told me to go towards a social career, like social services or nursing. And I told her insights on it, and she always told me, "Oh, Sandra, I don't think that's for you at all because you're always isolated, you'll be stuck in a building, and you don't do much interaction. I don't think that's you at all." I think she wasn't aware that engineering affects people, and I guess she didn't realize that I don't see it as a very antisocial field at all. It's more interacting. You always are talking to someone. You have to talk.
You always work in the group. You never work on your own. It's because you get more things done as a group. You get more ideas, insights. It's a group involvement. The fact that
the last reason to love engineering is that engineering changed the world. Imagine what life would be like without pollution controls to preserve the environment, life-saving medical equipment, or low-cost building materials for fighting global poverty. All this takes engineering. In every real and concrete ways, engineers save lives, preserve disease and reduce poverty, but also protect our planet. Now, what's about women in engineering? Actually, being a woman in engineering is a great way to stand out in the crowd. A video of Anne, an engineering undergraduate, we know being streamed.
For young women,
through this video,
typically engineering
Anne
isn't something
wants you
that
to
they
know
would
that being a woman in
even
engineering
going
is a
into.
great way to
I
stand
feel
out
like
in the
gender
crowd.
shouldn't really even
She
matter
also wants you
going
to
into
know that
engineering.
there
If
is a
you're
lot
really
of
passionate
students
about what you
support
wanna do,
for
even
engineering
if,
undergraduates.
you end up in a class with 80% guys and 20% girls, it's a good way for you to stand out. The turning point for me where I actually found out that this is what I wanted to do and this is what I love in student organizations. Specifically the American Society of Civil Engineers here at George Mason. Through ASCE, we participated in competitions. I learned a lot of information about the different fields of engineering. I got to know a lot of the classes. I mean, it's fun. You get to meet all these people, you get to stand out and do something that you love.
Now, we will conclude our presentation by giving you the hiring trends. We will give you also some tips to explain to you who makes a good engineer, and we will give you also some tips to know how to explore engineering. First, what is the hiring trends? According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the field of engineering is expected to grow by 10% in the coming decade. In recent years, the prospects for college graduates have been fair at best, but engineering graduates experience a much more favorable job market. Why is that? Experts say demand for engineers will continue to grow as governments and industry work to meet the challenge of a growing global population and dwindling resources. Now, who makes good engineers? Engineers are creative and imaginative. They like collaborating with others. They are also curious and persistent. They want to make a difference. And they like solving problems and improving process. Are you surprised that Excel, at math and science are not on this list? Actually, this is not the most important that engineers have a solid background in maths and science. But ultimately, the best engineers are people who use their communication skills, imagination, and analytical abilities to invent, design, and create things that matter. A video of Michael will now be streamed. Through this video, Michael wants you to know that the pathway to engineering is not always a straight line. Michael is an undergraduate studying to become a technician.
And I originally had my heart set on the health shop because my mom's a nurse anesthetist, and it's just something I thought I'd be interested in. And what ended up happening was the shop I liked the most and did the best at was the electronic shop. So that's why I started college, and right now I'm in electromechanical engineering. It would have been more encouraging if they told me, like, you know, you don't have to be good at math to be an engineer, because I'm not naturally good at math. Yeah, you have to make yourself good at it. You have to practice a lot. You got to study a lot. I always got annoyed when I was just sitting there thinking, why? There was not a whole lot of explanation about why things happen. And in school now, when I'm taking my coursework, there's a lot more emphasis on why things happen.
Now, we will give you ideas to let you have a chance to explore engineering. Whether you have 5 minutes or 5 months, you will learn more about yourself, refine your goals, gain a richer perspective about the world of engineering, and maybe even boost your college applications. So in 5 minutes, you can go to the cool content of activity of the website of Discovery and select video and games. So you can watch a video about engineering, or you can play an online engineering game. In 60 minutes. This week, several engineers and technicians have been invited in your classroom to talk about their work and how they got interested in the field. Talk to them and ask them, what kind of project do you work on? What do you like about your job? What do you wish you know about engineering before you started in this career? This kind of question. In one day, you could visit the Kentucky Science Center. You could go to a local engineering event, or you can also have a tour of a college campus. over a school semester. You could take an engineering or technology class, or you can compete in the Future City competition. And over the summer, to explore more engineering, you could go to an engineering STEM camp, or you can get a summer job or internship at an engineering company. Thank you for your attention, and Wolf Vinci Construction wishes you a good day.